all in one. The design of asynchronous teaching is the design of interactions of a learner, mostly with the course content. So how to organize the learning content to make it easier for the student to digest it? This question has hundreds of years of history, and we restrict our answer by several simple tips. So, first one, make your teaching materials talking to your students, talking with your student. Imitate a dialogue, ask provoking questions, add intriguing stories, add drama to your teaching. Always share with the learner your own experience in understanding the concept. Reformulate classical statements in own words and provoke the learner to do the same. Always tell and repeat how the definitions and concepts relate to each other. Text design, outline, mind maps, and other meta design tools can help a lot here. Examples, 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 as many as possible from different fields and scales. The more examples you give, the more chance that one will finally make that crystal clear picture for the learner. The insight, the aha sound, the aha moment. We can orchestrate the social interactions in our course by adding compulsory discussion boards, feedback forms through the course, or any other types of communication tools that provoke and support Q&A mode. Of course, if the group is big enough and synchronous enough, we should break it into smaller groups from time to time for project work, giving students more chance to socialize themselves and master soft skills to succeed in teamwork, which, by the way, can also be done in asynchronous mode. Okay, so once again, asynchronous course design is about designing interactions of the learner with contents, teacher, and other learners. If you have decided to switch your course to asynchronous mode, expect several problems. I don't mean to scare you, because at the end of this journey, you will come to another level of education professionalism. The most painful thing is that asynchronous teaching requires much preparation, a lot of work with teaching materials before you open your class. But while spending long hours on your videos, texts, quizzes, remember that it all will pay back when you start teaching. Or more precisely, you don't teach, because the teaching process does not need you anymore. The feeling of isolation is what hits learners as well as the teacher, because they're not in the same class. Most of the students complain that they feel lost in the asynchronous class, and they quickly lose motivation to continue. It is true that average retention rate in asynchronous MOOC is less than 10%. Indeed, it's much harder to motivate a student if you are not in contact with him or her. An answer to a question, help, feedback for the assignment can come, but they will come with a big delay. Emotions greatly help to get learner engaged, to memorize new information. But our palette of emotional support in communication becomes very poor. Tone modulations, gestures, dramatic poses, they all can make it to our videos only. While the communication that happens in forums or chat channels can only use smiles or emojis. We have to raise new skills and tricks to keep the learner engaged through our texts and videos. We need to turn our course into an exciting quest where learner is intrigued to turn on a new page and to see what's hiding there. Finally, the asynchronous course is not easy to build into existing university curriculum management system. Your course is asynchronous, so it allows rolling deadline for enrollment and grading. Typical university system does not. Your course allows thousands of learners at the same time. Traditional university course does not. Your course works 24/7. And guess what? Besides that, when your course is ready, you don't need to teach, but university pays you for teaching hours. So a lot of challenges, and we're going to address them one by one in the coming videos.